What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Today, we continue to explore the Omega Ruins. So, let's do that. And start off by touching this glyph. What did that do? Find out in just a moment. While I... Oh, we got a new friend here. This is a Master Tonberry. And good lord, that was a lot of damage. Riku, have you been doing steroids? Much like previous Tonberries, they will counterattack most attacks with Karma, which does more damage depending on how many enemies you have killed. Riku and Walker are still kinda low in that count, so they're pretty safe. Although, I am kinda low on health, so I want to use Lulu to heal myself up. And now I want to come back this way. Okay, you know what? This is driving me crazy. I'm just putting my peaceful bracer on. All these battles are just crazy. The encounter rate here is crazy. And I would like to actually get something done and spend less than like an hour and a half recording a 15-minute episode. So we touch this second glyph here, which take careful note of where it is because it's pretty easy to miss. It's basically right across from this little secret path here, which we just actually unlocked by touching that glyph. But you can't touch that glyph until you touch the first glyph first. And by unlocking this path, we gain access to a teleport sphere. Handy dandy teleport sphere. Now then, let us see what awaits us down this other path. Actually, let's go up this way and loop around. I think you can loop around. I'm not actually sure, to be honest. What is this? Is there stuff here? Doesn't look like it. I'm just a little bit anal about uncovering the entire map. It does indeed look like we can loop around, but let's finish off this path here just for posterity. Okay, now what I want to do is real quick switch in Kamari into my party. And take a look-see at this little thingamadoohicker. That's an odd elevator? Okay. Well, we can tell by the green square there that we have a way forward.
You're kidding.
Whoa, what's going on? What is that? Well, this is Omega Weapon. Or no, this is Ultima Weapon. And he is a bit of a joke. So I actually want to hold back a bit. I don't want to attack with Riku. Let's steal actually. I don't actually have much use for doors to tomorrow, do I? Well, they're good if you happen to need AP to overdrive and didn't get 99 doors to tomorrow already. Anyways, the reason I have Kamari here is so I can use Lancet. Okay, I guess not. In that case, let's just go all out. And when I say go all out, I mean just actually attack and not bother equipping celestial weapons, because this guy is dead already. Yeah, he only has, I think, 70,000 health. So he's basically a complete joke. I could probably have finished that like in the first round if I'd used an overdrive with a celestial weapon or something. But he does give 6 level 3 key spheres, so that's handy.
Just a shadow born from Omega's wrath.
Yeah, I figured that out when I saw Ultima weapon.
Come on out, Omega!
When we meet,
So,
I will send
not only did Omega turn into a fiend, but his fiend spawned like a shadow clone. That's kinda freaky. What was I gonna do? I don't know what I was gonna do. Okay. So we step on that thing and it teleports us to this odd place. Now in here, this room is basically a bunch of platforms. And on each circular area you find yourself thrust into battle against a enemy thing. So we should probably kill said enemy thing. Whoa. Gotta be careful with those crits there. Anyways, one of the things I wanted to mention about Ultima Weapon is you can actually bribe him. It's pretty costly, although I've got lots of money. It costs 1.2 million gil though, which is only barely more than what I have. Originally I planned on bribing him, but I kind of decided against it. Get Yuna in here real quick so I can get rid of these stupid status ailments. And the reason I decided against it was because I don't really need what he's got. If you bribe him, he will give you 99 pendulums, which is a really good deal actually. You can also get pendulums from bribing Master Tonberries, and they cost way more if you bribe them. But the thing is, pendulums aren't really that useful. The only thing they're used for is, well, you can use them in some mixes, which is probably the biggest reason you would want to use them. You can also use them to customize the Master Thief ability, which makes it so that you will always steal the rare steel rather than the common steel of an enemy, which can certainly be handy, but it's not something I would be that concerned about having. Honestly, I'd much rather have my 1.2 million gil and the level 3 key spheres. Those Malboros are always a bundle of joy. I just love bad breath. So there we get a friend sphere. And fill out the circle a little bit because I obsess over those things. I don't know if you can actually get in random battles in this screen. That's something I should actually check out. And I will do so. It does not appear as such. Either that or the encounter rate is ridiculously low compared to the other screen, which is ridiculously high. I guess it evens out in the end. So that Master Tonberry was dealt with handily, although he did deal quite a bit of damage to Tidus. Good lord, great Malboros are nasty. Auto haste kind of works against you on them too. You just end up spending so much time trying to kill each other when you're confused that the poison takes away your health until you're dead, because otherwise, I mean, normally it'd be like relying on the Malboro to actually hit you to knock one of your characters out of confusion. But with auto haste, you get so many turns in a row that the poison kills you before that can even happen. So you're just kind of hoping you don't get confused. So yeah, if you do happen to have anti-confusion armor, it's probably a good idea to wear that, not only in this section, but throughout the entire dungeon. I mean, it'll kind of suck to spend a long time poking about just to end up getting nailed by a rogue bad breath. Bad breath is deadly. And I believe that was... Is there one more? Or was that the last one? That was the last one. So, once again, I want to switch Kamari in. Why is there like a giant purple cloud?
Rate his personal attention now.
It's a dark cloud. So because there is a giant purple cloud, that means we have his attention. Okay. It might be worth your time to steal from him a few times. I can't think off the top of my head what gambler spirits are actually good for. But they're there. And this time for reals I want to use Lancet. Because I learned Nova! Oh no, not core energy! For the most part, this guy actually has the same attacks as Ultima weapon, but none of them are really that dangerous, so don't really care a whole lot. Let's show off Nova. You know, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever actually even seen Nova myself. That's the biggest explosion. And it did a whole 9,999 damage. And I'm just gonna switch over to the Collide Bulk now. And get the overkill. Yeah, this guy isn't really any harder than Ultima Weapon. He's only got like 20,000 more health. I think in the international version of the game, if you happen to be playing that, I don't know if it's just the international or the European version or what, but they actually gave him a pretty big buff. But I still don't think he's that hard even with it.
Find your peace on the far plane. Leave Spira to the living.
Okay then. And a bunch of level 6 key spheres. And with that, we have cleared the Omega Ruin. So, what other wacky adventures do I have in store? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Catch you later.